So yesterday we looked at how to find missing angles in a diagram, especially if there's more than one missing angle. Today we're going to continue finding missing angles, but this time in a very special shape, triangles. Luckily, our strategy to find these missing angles is very similar. So the problem below says to find the missing angle. So we're missing angle R, so I'm just going to highlight this part. I'm also going to zoom in so you can see it and draw on your notes. So in order to find a missing angle in a triangle, we need to know what all angles in a triangle add up to. So I'm going to write this down. Triangles add up to 180 degrees. Always, always. So write this down. They will always add up to 180 degrees. Therefore, in order to find a missing angle, we would write an equation showing all three angles being added together to equal 180 degrees. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 has to equal 180 degrees. So go ahead and make that note as well. So looking at the triangle, I see that we have angle Q is 30 degrees and angle P is 40 degrees. So we're already 2/3 of the way there. So now we can go ahead and start writing our equation with those two numbers. So I see 30 degrees plus 40 degrees. And since we're missing angle R, let's go ahead and use that variable. But we know that they still have to add up to 180. So now that we have our equation, how do we know how to solve for our missing variable? Well, let's go ahead and combine what we have and figure out what we have left to find. So I know 30 plus 40 is 70. So that means those two angles add up to 70 degrees, and we still need to find that R. So I know that if I take away 70 degrees from 180, right, using inverse operations, I can find out what is left over. So angle R equals 110 degrees. So how could we check that our answer is correct? Well, because we know that all three have to add up to 180, I can go ahead to the side and see if 30 plus 40 plus 110 equal 180, and sure enough, they do. Therefore, we have done it correctly. So let's stamp. When finding the missing angle in a triangle, we first write an equation adding all the angles together to get a total of 180. And we can then solve this equation using inverse operations. So make sure you put those numbers next to your notes, and we're going to try some more independently.